Yeah, we got a little food recall. People are going to be depressed on this one.
Yeah, I love these things.
I don't know what Ted's going to do because I think Ted owns a little
oh no,
a little Emporium.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, poor Ted. This is what they're recalling today.
It's another warning of possible salmonella contamination from the FDA.
Don't tell me it's my pistachios! Oh, boy.
Wow, Ted.
Ted, it is.
I knew there was something dicey about them.
Yeah, it is your
I buy
pistachios.
refurbished pistachios.
Refurbished?
How do you buy refurbished pistachios?
The hell is that?
I just go and I pick up the shells. I very carefully glue them back together and place the fresh pistachio inside.
That would take forever. How many do you get done?
It is time-consuming, Gregory. That's an excellent point.
How many do you get done in a day?
Oh, 30 or 40 pistachios.
Oh my God.
A day?
How do you stay in business?
It's not easy, Gregory. I have to cut costs. I had to fire my 8-person staff.
8 people.
I had one guy who was a driver, the other guy who was in charge of finding the shells, another guy who was in charge of matching up the shells, another guy it was really busy work.
That sounds like a very busy operation.
Well, you better listen closely here, Ted.
It's another warning of possible salmonella contamination from the FDA.
Oh.
The government is urging consumers to stay away from all foods containing pistachios while investigators figure out the source of a possible salmonella contamination. The nation's second-largest pistachio processor, Seton Pistachio of California, is voluntarily recalling more than 2 million pounds of nuts that it's been shipping since last fall.
Somebody get me an address as to where they're going. I'm going to take some and sell them. I'm behind on schedule.
The amazing part of that story?
Yeah.
You heard it too? 2 million pounds of pistachio. You ever, just dig your hand into a thing of pistachios and it's the lightest
They're
food
very
ever.
light.
There's a lot of air in those shells. The little nut itself is weighs nothing.
Pounds.
That's got to fill up a building.
Isn't that like 2,000 tons?
I don't know.
Or 1,000 tons?
I don't know.
That's a lot of pistachios.
The problem was discovered during routine testing by Kraft Foods on pistachios supplied by Seton. Kroger grocery stores have also recalled one of their pistachio lines supplied by the California company. It could take weeks to figure out how many products could be affected by the possible salmonella outbreak. Earlier this year, an ongoing salmonella outbreak was blamed on tainted peanuts from a Georgia plant.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch them nuts.
Problems with the nuts.
Problem with your nuts.
You got the red pistachios, Ted? Where the shells are dyed, or you go regular?
Well,
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I paint them.
You paint them?
I hand paint them.
You hand paint your pistachios?
Yes, I do, Gregory. They're like art.
Look, with you gluing and only getting 30 a day and then hand painting them, how much do you charge for a bag of pistachios and how many are in it?
Yeah.
Usually a bag will have 10 to 12 delicious, freshly hand-painted pistachios for a very, very reasonable $37.50.
$37.
50.
Oh, 50.
$37.50.
Oh. $37.50.
Yes, that's a surcharge. It's a usage surcharge.
Usage of pistachio usage
yes,
charge?
because I get little cuts on my fingers from handling the shells. I have very delicate fingers. They called me Sweet Finger Teddy at school.
I don't want to go out on a limb here, Ted, but you're a horrible businessman.
No, I'm not, Gregory.
Horrible.
I take care with everything I do.
He tries so hard with every product, yet it's just he has no business sense.
I'm meticulous.
Yes, you are, Ted. A lot of your businesses are going under, though.
It really has been very difficult in these economic times,
You sure it's the
Gregory.
economic times and not what you're doing?
My business model may need a revamping.
Well, maybe just a little. 20 So 2 million pounds equals 1,000 tons. Ant's right.
1,000 tons. Yeah, okay.
Is that right? How do you make that math problem work?
Well, it's I just eliminated the 3 zeros at the end of the million.
Right.
Because 2,000 pounds is a ton.
Right.
So then you take the 2 and you turn it into a 1.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I did it I did it stupidly without any math technique at all.
You know what?
I just used the number visually and chopped things off of it.
I'm the stupid one. We're on 2 different pages. I was thinking volume, like how many pistachios would that be? You know what I mean?
Oof. Oh, how many individual pistachios?
Yeah, the volume that would be.
How many pistachios are in a pound?
Right,
That's
that's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
fucking pistachios.
4.
4, Ted.
They're
Yes!
That's impossible.
I package pistachio shell with deliciousness, Gregory.
Where do you get the pistachios themselves? Because you said you.
Well, if I tell you that, then there'll be a whole big bunch of Emporiums opening, won't there? That's for me to know and your palate to find out.
That's where I got a problem with your business plan, because you're re-gluing the shells, but you still got to find the delicious nut from somewhere.
Okay, I'll tell you what happens is,
no, right.
you know how people eat a pistachio treat, and then sometimes there's that one, they can put it back on their teeth and they can't open, so they throw it out?
Yeah.
I make use of those.
Then what do you cut them open?
Yes, I do. I have a little chainsaw. Or I'll back over them with my car if I'm in a hurry.
By the way, a pound of pistachios averages out to 540 pistachios.
Don't publicly disagree with me, Daniel. It's embarrassing.
I can't believe we're figuring out how many pistachios this is.
Wait, 540 per pound.
Per pound.
And then you take 540 and multiply it by
2 million.
2 million. Wow. 540. That's the
100.
It's
1 billion.
1.1
1.1 billion.
1.08 billion.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
an
wait.
8 in there somewhere, right?